I told myself that in 2021, because I'll be 50 in 2021, which is ridiculous. I thought when I was a kid that in 2021 I'd be dead. Because how can anybody be that old, truthfully? Hey, how about we start the show? How you doing, Fritz? You good? I'm hoping that I say something today that's going to make you come to Jesus. It's not going to happen. I do pray for you. I pray that you don't take your shoes off. Your shoes aren't off, are they? Okay. Fritz is the only human being who, when he takes his shoes off, it is so bad that it measures on the olfactory Richter scale. It does, Fritz. Every week I get a call from Geological Survey, and I don't know what to tell them. So I'm just going to keep passing them on to you. And actually, I have ADHD, and a lot of people think that I can't remember anything. But when I was about 13, I was in junior high, and I was at a Christian school. So this pastor came to our school to speak to the entire school, and he started with this analogy. And I'm going to tell it to you right now, and then I'll explain it, all right? It answers the question why they paint fire trucks red. Now, I committed this to memory. And the interesting thing is, I went to my father's funeral a few years back, and my dad served as an associate pastor for this pastor for a while. And I rattled this thing off to him verbatim. And it had been 30 years. He just looked at me blankly and said, "Oh, that's really interesting. Where did you learn that?" So without further ado, we're going to answer the question, why they paint fire trucks red. So I'm just going to take an average. This is just average numbers on a big size fire truck, Fritz. So don't get all nitpicky with the numbers. Okay, just bear with me. All right, there are 8 wheels on a fire truck and 4 men on board. 8 and 4 make 12. All right so far? Okay. There are 12 inches in a ruler. And also, Queen Elizabeth was the ruler of England. But the Queen Elizabeth was also a ship that sailed the sea. And as we all know, fish live in the sea. Fish have fins. The Finns fought the Russians. The Russians wore red. Since fire trucks are always Russian, they painted them red. So why is this important? Because what I've just described to you is my analogy of how Christian doctrine is formed.